Good morning. Welcome to the John Mendola Show here in WILK. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. 10:02 in the morning. A lot to talk about this morning, including the Wyoming area girls basketball team. We're going to have the Scranton Prep swim team in here as well as we talk about some of those teams and their outlook here for the winter sports season. Elk Lake girls basketball, talk a little bit of that with their brand new coach. So we'll see what Kevin Tewksbury has going on there for Elk Lake. But first up, let's talk Berwick basketball. And always great to talk with Jason Kingery every time here from Berwick. Good morning, Coach.
Hey, good morning, John. How are you?
Doing well. Well,
great.
A good start for you guys. Let's talk about how things went for you.
Yeah, it was a good start. Yeah, we played a shorthanded Southern Columbia team. They only had 2 out of 5 starters there last night because their football team's in state championship. But our guys, we're excited about this season. Our pressure defense, our guard play, just overall, we're really excited about this season. We know last year we had a run there at the end of the year. We went to the arena and we got that taste in our mouth, and our guys have been busting it once again, John, like we've talked before in the past. They just want to represent Berwick High School in the finest manner that they can. And then we came out last night and we went at them pretty hard, and we're looking forward to tonight's challenge against Wyoming Seminary.
Jason, let's talk about the difference in the offseason from years past to last year. You get that taste, as you say, and how much did that ignite the guys to say, hey, we're here?
Yeah, it ignited them. I mean, our numbers have increased from youth league all the way up. I mean, it's ignited not just our team, but it's ignited the community. Our guys, right when our season was over, I told them, I said, hey, we're off until like the end of April, and then we'll start getting back in the weight room and doing workouts and stuff like that. And when I brought them in, they said, Coach, we got one goal again, get back to the arena, get to the state tournament, and make some noise in the state tournament next year. And our guys, they have been doing that. They've just been busting it, John. They want to win. The days of Berwick basketball, being the dormant, they don't want to go back to that. And because some of our guys remember what it was like 3-4 years ago, and they don't want to go back to that. So they've really busted their tails. And, for us to make it to the arena last year, especially in the old 4A classification route, gave us a lot of fuel to get back there. Because once you get there, you want to get back there. It was a great event last year.
Well, let's talk about that new classification format this year. Again, 6A. Let's talk about where you guys fall in that whole mix and where your schedule's going to lie as well this year.
Well, as far as the 6A goes, I don't have a problem with it. I think it's a good thing. The other states I've been in the past, they did that same stuff. They had the classifications. The thing about us being in 4A, we can't dodge Scranton Prep. They're gosh darn good. I mean, they're just good. And then with the mix, they're in 4A, and then you add Myers to 4A. They were in 2A last year, so we didn't have to deal with them. You've got those two to still tangle with, and then you got a slew of other teams. I don't want to leave anyone out, but you got other teams like GR, Nanaco. Some of those teams, they're going to be tough, too, to play. As far as our Wyoming Valley Conference, I told them at the meeting last week, at the media meeting, I don't like our schedule. What they did was basically we have to play every team once in our conference this year. And I'm a scout guy. I'm a film guy. Heck, I've been here this morning since 6 a.m. breaking down Wyoming Seminary stuff. We got to play 17 different teams in our conference this year coming up, John. And you talking about trying to scout all 17 teams, that's going to be tough on me and my assistant coaches. But, we got to do what the administration thinks best for us, and we'll play our schedule, and hopefully we're playing our best ball come February.
Yeah, you're not alone in that. I've heard some other coaches talk about those challenges that they're going to have. I guess a variety is going to be the spice this year. Let's talk about the guys on the court this year for Berwick. Take us through that starting lineup and some of those guys that will be contributing this year for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, our starters as of right now, and it always varies because I'm one of those guys, John, I've told you before, if you don't practice, you don't play, and if you don't practice hard, you're definitely not playing. But right now we've got 5 guys that are pretty good high school basketball players. We've got Kenneth Marshman at the point guard position. He's a 3-year starter. He's only a junior this year. Pretty solid player. At our 2 guard is Damon Beckhorn, and people better watch out for him because I tell you what, he's gosh darn pretty good. He's going to have a pretty good year, and he's been busting his tail. At the 3 guard, we have Matt Champ. who is a 6'4" swingman. He grew 4 inches. He was our sixth man last year. He's going to have a very solid season. Then we have Alec Markle, guy a lot of people don't know about, but he's getting recruited on the baseball level. Very athletic, very good. He had a great game last night. People better watch out for him. And then our fifth starter is Jude Goddard. He's a 4-year starter. Jude's put in a lot of time during the offseason, and we feel like we got 5 guys right there that can daggone stroke the ball and play defense. And then coming off the bench, we have 3 guys we can rely on, 3 football players, Joe Norris, Kyle Pierce, and Justin Grosick. And Kyle Pierce and Justin Grosick have been in my program for 4 years, and they just get after it. So we feel like we got 8 guys that can really play high school basketball this year.
Well, you're going to get them again this season. Win last night, and, of course, some more goings-on with your tournament that you open up with each and every year. Jason, always great to catch up with you. We look forward to talking to you maybe in the next month or so and see where you're at somewhere in January, okay?
Sounds great. Anytime, and you all take care.
All right. Jason Kingery, the head basketball coach there for the Berwick Bulldogs. They open up with a win. Again, he said a little shorthanded Southern Columbia team playing in that state championship today for football at 11 o'clock, and we're rooting for Southern Columbia here in northeastern and central Pennsylvania. Well, we come back here on the show. We are going to talk Wyoming area girls basketball. Chad Lejeski and a handful of young ladies are live in studio with us here in WILK. You can check us out online, thejohn-mendola-show.com, and, of course, on Twitter, follow us at John Mendola Show. Let's head out now to our local State Farm insurance agent, Jen Ricky Loophole break. Like a good neighbor, Jen Ricky Loophole is there. We'll be back here on WILK.